So in this video we are going to learn all about libraries in SAS. The collection of one or more SAS files that are stored in same folder is called a SAS library. There are two types of libraries in SAS. First is temporary and another is permanent. By default, work is a temporary library in SAS environment, and libraries like SAS help, SAS user are permanent libraries. These all are the default permanent libraries in SAS environment, and this work is a default temporary library in SAS. While referring to the data set in SAS, we always refer it by two-level naming. So what is two-level naming? Let's see. Data is equal to work dot one set run. So two level name is nothing but library name dot dataset name. So we have to tell the SAS the dataset we are going to work on is stored in which library, from which library we are reading the data, or to which library we want to save the data. So when creating a SAS file, if we use a library name work here, or if we don't use the library name work at all, the data file will be stored in temporary library only, and the temporary library is work in SAS. So if we mention here, if you mention the work dot one here, or you don't mention the work dot one here, it will anyway going to be stored in work library only. When we close the SAS session in which we have created the SAS file in work library, the SAS files will be removed from the computer memory. And if we create a library and use it while creating a SAS file rather than a default library, then the file will be stored permanently until we delete it. The permanent library that we have created and the files inside that will be stored permanently. This permanent library and its files does not get deleted if we close the SAS session. We can use them in subsequent SAS sessions. How to create the library in SAS, permanent library in SAS? I have already some data. I have created a data for to give an example. So to create a library, we'll need a statement called libname. Using libname statement, we can create a permanent library in SAS environment. Libname, this will be the library reference. This is the name of our new library. You can give it as you wish, and this will be the physical path of your library. I am using SAS on demand here. It is a cloud software. If you have a SAS installed in your laptop or computer, just create a folder wherever you want and go to properties, copy that path and paste here. So the library called assignment will be created in that path, and here in libraries also it will get created. So let's create a SAS file in that library. First let's create a library. Assignment is not valid SAS name, error in libname statement. Correct. So these are some rules while creating a library. That library name should be maximum 8 characters. The library name should start with the letter or underscore. It should not start with a number. Use only letters, numbers and underscores. Blanks are not allowed in the file creating a library. So here what I am doing is I have created an internal data set I have created an internal data set in SAS environment just to store this, just to show the example how to store a new file in our own created library. So the file name will be first and the library name is our assignment. So if we run this line, the library reference assignment was successfully assigned. Let's see whether it is created or not. Assignment, here it is got created. Now let's store the data set name first in the assignment library. So it will contain three variables: id, name and marks. How to create the internal data set and how to import or export the data set from a SAS environment, I will be creating the next videos on that. So as of now, just focus on the library and its file. So let's see if error is there or not. Assignment exceeds 8 character. Some spelling mistake might be there. Okay, spelling mistake was there. So run it again. Yeah, it is got created. This is our library and this is our data set. First, id, marks and name, three variables are there. So suppose we want to read this permanent data set from permanent library to the temporary library work. So the data new one set assignment dot first and run. Here the first data set will be stored in work library with the name new one. It doesn't matter if you mention the work library name here or don't. So in this way we can create our own libraries in SAS.